band. Everybody back then had a band, like a garage band, but not everybody was serious about it. I was very serious. We gotta rehearse, we gotta learn stuff, we gotta be good, we gotta, compete with all these other bands. And little by little, people dropped out of that, but I stayed with it. But like I said, I knew my last year of high school, this is boring, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm gonna be a musician. And it worked out. I had a teacher who told me I should be a professional musician.
Oh, is that right?
That was like an epiphany. It was like a revelation. An adult said to me, "You should consider being a professional musician." And wow, okay.
Were you able to get a degree from the high school?
Yes, I got my diploma in '92, and I went back to school. I did a little thank you. Now I can get out of this dead-end job I had and get a real career going.
Right.
But my mom was happy because she wanted me to get the high school diploma.
That's really sweet. I love that story. Now, we both love to give back to kids who love music. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I've done master classes all over the country, at a bunch of colleges. They're Q&A, really. And kids ask questions. They have a lot of questions about, how do you do this? How do you do this job? I remember when I was starting out, there was no book. There was nobody to tell you how this is done. I remember I wrote the Beatles because I was such a Beatle fan. How do you do this? How did you write these songs? And I got like a catalog of Beatle lipstick, Beatle wigs.
Who did you write to? Did you write to them as a group, or you actually wrote a letter to
There
them?
was an address, some kind of fan club that
Right.
you were supposed to write.
How old were you?
Just like 14.
Wow.
And I got this thing. I didn't want lipstick. I didn't want the Beatles lunchbox. I wanted to know how you do it. So I thought to myself, if I ever become successful, I want to be able to help people. If I can help them in any way to do what I do, because it's a great job.
Who did you go see that you said, holy crap, I gotta get back to the practice room?
James Brown. I went to see James Brown. I was a teenager, and I saw him at the Apollo Theater with the Flames. James Brown, Fabulous Flames. I never saw anything like that in my life. The guy could go from one side of the stage to the other on 1 foot, and then go back again. And the band was so tight.
Yeah.
2 drummers, 2 Hammond organs, great horn section, great rhythm section. And I walked out of there, my head was spinning. I said, "Oh my God, that's really good. If I could ever be anywhere near something like that, I'd like that." And then I saw good bands too when I was coming up. The Rascals,
Sure.
were a great band. I thought the Beatles were the greatest band there ever was. So there was a lot of good inspiration.
Now, you've had a lot of legendary performers on stage with you over the years. Axl Rose, do you remember playing with him?
Yeah, in L.A. we at the Dodger Stadium. Yeah,
Was that a lot of fun?
it was a lot of fun. Yeah, we did Highway to Hell. Nobody expects us to do that.
Especially after you're coming out of Just the Way You Are. It's the last thing you...
Yeah, Billy Joel will do his little singer-songwritery, piano man-y kind of song. And there we are, I'm on a highway to hell. And the crowd goes nuts,
Well, the thing is about you that I find really interesting is you can do that.
Yeah.
You can sing, you can go there.
Yeah.
You have a high voice, man. And you can really sing. I'm seriously, not to bring up Attila again, you're singing so high.
Yeah, and now I wrote those songs in my 20s, and now I'm in my late 60s. It's not that easy.
It's hard. You have to lower the key a little
Well, I'm going to do a song here on your show, and I hope I can hit the notes this time a bit.
Right. What about, I know Paul Simon has performed with you.
Paul Simon's been with us, yes.
And Sting.
Sting.
What about Jennifer Lawrence and Amy Schumer? Were they on stage with you?
Well, they were on the piano with me. They actually climbed on the piano. I didn't expect that.
Did you have any problem with that? Did you feel like...
No, it was cool. I was trying to look up their dress. But they were wearing slacks, so it didn't happen.
Now, what about before you made it? Did you have any jobs outside of the music business?
Oh, yeah, I had all kinds of jobs. Like landscaping. I worked in an inking factory.
Inking?
I was an inker. Not a Peruvian inker, an inker. You run the ribbon through the ink, and then it comes out in another spool. You got to put a piece of paper. Great job.
Right. Well, Billy's performing not one song, but 2 songs today. And up next, he's singing one of his favorites from IT. I can't wait. Stick around.
Church members.
Here to perform Vienna, the classic song from his iconic album The Stranger, Billy Joel.
You crazy child, you're so ambitious for juvenile.